Hey, Let's Paint TV here. We're going to do a painting of a hockey player from the Canadiens, Guy Lafleur, from the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal Canadiens. So let's get started right now and get some paint right onto the canvas right here. And we're just going to just kind of try our best to be as accurate as we can, but we're not limiting our focus on that entirely. We are going to just get going and let the anger, the frustration, let the bygones be bygones, take over into the next dimension of possibilities. And that's what it comes down to, guys, is the movement of the possibilities of our perpetual possibilities that are available to us. As you well know, here time and time again, we talk about that. Just keep going, keep trying, keep plugging away. So it is, after all, pretty much a simple thing to kind of see. And as you can see here, it is that's our image. It's sort of like a blue oval. All right, Ovaltine with some orange in between, and then a guy playing hockey, and then the Canadiens. As simple as that, guys, simple as that. So let's just kind of keep plugging away with the simplicity of it all. We haven't even uploaded our, in prehistoric terms, we have not uploaded, medieval terms, we have not upgraded our paints. We have not put new fresh paint down. We are still operating in old paint, old school paint, but that's going to be okay for the time being, because we will be able to re-equip, recalibrate, recalculate as we go along. Fix. And we're taking your calls, 818-528-4516. This is Let's Paint TV as we keep plugging away as best we can, however we can, without a care in the world, if possible. Now, this orangey color that I'm working on right now is obviously, at least I'm picking up visually, the idea that it is just a little bit too much. It's just a little too much. It's a little too loud. So what I need to do is power in some lights. And one of your best choices for doing that is white and yellow. One or both tends to be both. But if it's too much darkness, what we want to do is wipe away. You want to wipe away some of that area so that it does not interact with the lights that you're trying to put down. All right, so we got a nice start here. Again, we're taking your calls on the creative process, on painting, and as you can see, we're working on it looks like just an oval, but there is more to it, and we're going to need to get some more white. So let's get some more white here, if we can. And we need a way to spread that white down, and we're going to need some more yellow. So there's a lot of stuff we can do as we keep going here. There we go. That should be fine. And let's clean our brushes. A big brush, guys. I kind of forgot, and it's easy to forget, or easy to ignore the benefits of the big brush, because sometimes the big brush it seems as if it is too cumbersome. It's too much, but frankly, it is actually a beautiful impediment that can be beneficial to one's approach, one's Savoy into the extraterrestrials of the creative process, which we like to celebrate here at Let's Paint TV. Feel free to give us a call, 818-528-4516, 818-528-4516. Let's go ahead and power in some background information here with some white. I put down some white, and my brush is still too dirty. As you can see, it's way too dirty, and that's not good. That's not good. But it's not gonna stop me. In fact, I'm gonna make that my friend. I'm gonna make that my friend. You're gonna be my friend, man. You're gonna be my friend. We're gonna work with you. We're gonna work with you. All right? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna make this work. There you go. We can always come back and fix you. How about that? Let's fix you. All right? So maybe this is wrong. Maybe we got you down. We got you figured it out. We figured you out all wrong. It's okay. It's all right if we figured you out wrong. We can still fix you. We have the technology. We have the technology. In fact, we just ran out of all. We put down that white, and now we got to put more white down here on the program. 818-528-4516. Thanks again for being here. This is Let's Paint TV High Octane. At least tonight. We'll see how this goes. But I gotta say, I love the new dimension. I love the new perception that we have created or are creating right now. We're on automatic, is what I'm trying to say. Automatic pilot, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with phoning it in and pretending to do something that you are not necessarily prepared to do or qualified to do. Which that is, in effect, the greatest part about being an artist, is that you do not need to be you do not need to know or have any kind of background information to be successful and to have a have a say in this realm of discussion. Okay, let me just see. Did I screw this up? Is this camera still good? Oh, we're still good. Hey, you held in there good. But that is not a safe bet to count on that continuing to do what it was doing there. So let me see if I can figure out how to maybe tape that if I can. I got some tape right here. Let's tape it in. Let's do a little tape job, just a little quick tape job so it doesn't totally deconstruct on us. Here, let's see if that shot. Give me a shot right now. Automatic, man, give it to me now. Give it to me now. Let's do it. No, the other one. This one now. I want. Yeah, that's not bad. Whoops. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we got the shots going here, and we're taking the calls. 818-528-4516. Taking the calls here as we continue on with this, with the process of elimination. Let's get our mic back here since it got thrown off. It got confused. The mic got confused with the camera, but it's an audio thing, not a video thing, and don't get confused here, as we could be here. Let's take a look here at some of our Twitter feeds. Fantastic stuff going on in Twitter land. You want to be a friend on Twitter? It's Let's Paint TV is what's going on down there in Twitter universe, tweet land, Twitterlicious, Twitterlicious. I don't have it right, and I don't think I ever will. But maybe one day I will, and that is why we stay in the game. You got to stay in the game, people. Stay in the game if you can. All right, let's put some I'm gonna freshen up with some more whites, white paint. And just put that over here, and let's see if we can kind of clean this brush. That was really, we came with this brush from a dark place, a deep dark place, and that's because I did a night painting, and so this brush had a lot of black in it, dark colors, and so. But in this painting, there's a lot of lights, We don't have a picture for you to see in our. That'd be a nice thing to add, actually, which wouldn't be impossible to do. We could figure this out if I were to get the wherewithal to add that extra picture of the picture that we're trying to paint from of. I need some yellow. Let's get some yellow in there too while we're at it. Let's get some yellow. You're watching Let's Paint TV, a critically acclaimed, award-winning programming coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. Here, let's go ahead and put some yellow overall. And again, my brush is completely dirty. It's a big mess, but I'm going to try to overpower it if I can with the paints. And it is what it is. It isn't necessarily working as well as I want it to be, but we can and will get it to work for us. Look at that. See, we're overpowering with the white. I use a lot of white, guys. I use a lot of white because white seems to mellow, soften the blow of any kind of particular color that might be out there. So that seems to be of a benefit in some ways. But now I just put some red there and some yellow. Now it's too much red. Oh man, too much red. Let's get some of that red. Get rid of some of that red there. Boom. Are we? Hello. Wait a second. Now I'm seeing that one of these shots is not at its full effect, and maybe I should fix it. Let me see if I could fix it. I think it was maybe this one. Was it that one? Was it this one? Was it this one? Which one was it? All right, we'll have to go into it and maybe fine tune the color, the camera shots. Okay, I'm not going to figure that out. That's a great waste of time, and we're going to lose the train of thought here. That's the last thing I need is to get involved in the technical wherewithals, which again is kind of exciting and fun too. It's okay. It's okay, guys. All right, let's keep going here with the program. Let's Paint TV, live, coming to you live, as mentioned to you here, and we'll take your calls. Now, this is not necessarily something that you can really see what's going on because we haven't figured that out, and I'm still screwing up with too much of this of a hue that is overpowering in terms of the orange-red effect, and that oval also is not really that dark. It's more of a baby blue. So, and the background is more lighter than what we got. So, we got a lot of stuff ahead of us here on the program. Sit right back and enjoy the ride as we continue on as best we can. I'm gonna now take my blue and add a heck of a lot of white to that blue if we can. We want that blue to have a lot of blue in there because it's a baby blue. It's more baby blue. Most blue is baby blue for the most part. It tends to be more. You want to hit it with the blue with a little bit of white. basically. It seems to sing. It seems to sing considerably more so when you do that. We're talking about paint and painting here, and as such, there is that can, you know, these are things that we come across when we proceed in this arena. Okay, so there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, again, way too dark overall, and the background's all screwed up. Let me wipe that off again, or try to get rid of some of that. Now we could spend all day trying to get this to the exact same parameters that we want out of what we see, but you don't have to. And we're not going to. This is a TV program. We're live, and we're not going to spend all day trying to get it just right. And I don't think you should, frankly. Time is of the essence. And so please move on. Don't get stuck. Is that's what I'm afraid of. I know you might think, okay, I'm you know, telling you to just kind of jump in and screw things up and just move on and keep screwing things up without a care in the world. It's true. I am saying that. But I'm well aware of, and I'm using a small brush here right now, which really probably shouldn't be doing. But I am well aware of what happens when we are spending too much time in the realm of the finite land, of the practical controlling aspects of trying to be precise about what we're trying to do, which is, granted, is an important factor for all of us. So we all want to be precise and thorough. But as William Thoreau once said, it's all a fallacy, a fictitious matter of sorts. Let me take this phone call here, and all right, toll-free phone call. That is not a call you take. Okay, nothing like a phone call to throw you off. Hey, it's Let's Make TV. Thanks again for being here. We are in the midst of figuring stuff out and pursuing the impossible dreams that we have put forth on ourselves here. At the moment, I just have an oval. What is going on here? Is that this seems like really old, this footage that we got going on here. Okay, we're better off now. Fantastic. Okay, so all right, oh, now that, okay, the cat wants to go outside. I'm not gonna let you out. All right, anyway, this is oil paint, and so what the beauty of the oil paint is that there is a lot of forgiveness here. We can get away with a lot of stuff. I wouldn't say murder, but in a figurative sense, one could. Probably, I don't think anyone should get away with murder, frankly. That's bad news. But in terms of figurative speech, metaphorically or whatever, however you use that term, or however you explain that, it is, it's okay. So we discovered from the analysis of the approaches that we've been taking here, that this is needs to go bigger. So now, having done that, look at that. I got my brush chock full of the light, good, gobby, delicious, orangey stuff that has been watered down, if you will, with the white and a little bit of red and a little bit of yellow, and it's kind of a combination of a lot of good stuff. It's like a bouillet base, frankly, and I didn't get rid of it. See, I did not get rid of what was on my brush. I left it there. I didn't know I was going to make use of it. I could have easily just taken all that paint off and not, but it just so happened I got away with it. See, I got away with it because I waited. I moved on, and that is, my friends, really what it can all be about. Finding a way out of nothing, out of nothingness, out of frustration, out of lost causes. We have found ourselves in a trajectory of bliss, of total bliss. Okay, so I'm working the background here. Oh, a little bit too much of that red cutting in there. Let's move some of that out. There you go. Just like that. There you go. Just like that. Fantastic. And maybe that needs to go a little further down here. I'll take that small brush and try to work it. Do some work with that small brush, even though, frankly, probably be better off if I went back to that bigger brush. It's more of an egg thing. It's kind of it's like the egg from Mork and Mindy. Like an egg, you know. Like an egg you might eat. Kind of a strange design for a baseball card, or in this case it's a hockey card. And that is one sport that I could care less. I really have no following. I can't even follow it. It's just not something that I can get into. All right, but nevertheless, it is what it is, and people do get into it. Okay, so we got a nice feel, nice energy kind of going on here, maybe, which is nice. Possibilities are available to us for now. We could quit. You know, we could quit right now. We could quit right now and say, hey, I am feeling good about this painting. I'm going to now smoke a cigarette. Have some more wine. And I'm going to ponder about how great a start I got into this painting. We could. I think you're better off keep going. Keep going, guys. Okay, let's put his pants in here. I'm going to do his pants. I say keep trying, keep plugging away. All right, and then that's what we're doing right now. We just jumped right in, and we got to the, you know, this could be construed as the more difficult part here, and yet we just jumped right in. I jumped right in, guys, and you can too. Jump right in. Because why not? Okay, so let's see. It's more, if we figure it out, it's up higher, and that's about right. And then the head is about right there. And then we're going to put Canadians across the way. And then boom. And then boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then it's something like that, something like that. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And we still are too dark in the background, possibly. but it's okay. You know, at some point, at what point does this become a painting, your own creation, obviously influenced by other information, and when you realize that can be the case, then you can free yourself from the controls of the wants and the needs to be so accurate to whatever is out there. It's not necessary. Not necessary at all. 818-528-4516 is the number. That is the number, my friends. Looking for your calls. Talk to you about whatever is on your mind. Okay, so does this get out of whack? Are we out of whack? Is this not making any sense? Entirely possible, and we're okay with that. We can fix it, is what I'm trying to say here, if possible. Cynthia, you can call because we are live. Call us right now live. We are live. Give us a call. 818-528-4516. Let's see. Check our emails. Not much going on there. Back to the live feed. We are check the Twitter feed. Any Twitter updates? Let's take a look. Yeah, no. Okay. But once we get going here, guys, watch out. We're going to have some live Twitter feeds. People are going to actually tweet and get their live tweets in here, but not apparently not now. Okay, so back to the painting. I need some blue. Need some more blue. Okay, I got some blue right here. Do I need some green? No, I got green already. Get some blue out here. Boom. Blue. And it kind of looks like Spider-Man, I gotta say. It kind of looks like Spider-Man. I don't think we're going to go that route, but we could. And that's kind of exciting to know that we could. But we're not. We could. We could. But we're not. Okay, let's put some alizarin crimson down off to the side here. Oh, I'll probably need some more red. And some yellow, which I got some yellow up there. There's some red. And some yellow. Let's get some yellow here. This yellow is a cheap yellow, so you end up using a lot of it, and that's good and bad. It's a good thing. It's a bad thing. It's what you do with it that matters. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the let's make it like a little purple, if we can. Alizarin crimson, ultramarine blue, alizarin crimson, ultramarine blue, back and forth, and let's go ahead and spell out Canadians with a nice purpley feel here, and that's the A. Eh? Eh? That's they like to say that a lot. Eh? Eh? And then there's the C. Let's get the C. I probably made that C a little too big. That's okay. It's all right to exaggerate. It's all right. Things don't work out, and you got a little too heavy-handed. Just keep going. Keep going, my friends. Keep plugging away. Keep plugging away. That's what I do here at Let's Paint TV. That's like that A is smaller, I just noticed, than the other A. They did that themselves. They weren't all perfect. They made that A smaller than the other A. Canadian. D. Whoops, I don't know why I went to the green there. That was not necessary. Canadian. D. N. E. Okay, it's kind of going, it's starting to get bigger now. And, oh yeah, big time in. And, boom, boom. Oh, I went too crazy. It's all right. It's too much, but that's okay. It kind of went crazy on me. Just from observation, it really, it did get crazy. Canadians. There you go. That's a nice kind of start. Now let's get a nice black. And now this is where we're going to use the phthalo green along with the alizarin crimson and the ultramarine blue combo. Make a nice black deal from those three. Kind of how I do it. I'm going to go ahead, and anytime I see anything that's really dark black, I'm just going to hit it up. I'm just going to hit it up with the dark black with my brush because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, guys. There you go. See, boom. That's it. There you go. Coming along. Coming along. Needing the more of a baby blue that I don't have. That's the one thing that I always kind of screw up on. I rely too much on that ultramarine blue, and really some cerulean blue, or really phthalo blue is my color. And I have a little teeny tiny bit that might give me some life. Yeah, there you go. But I need to buy some more of that. The phthalo blue to offset the ultramarine blue, which is more of a warm, and the phthalo is more of a cool. They talk about that in the art world journals. Various people will talk about warm and cool colors. But don't let that confuse you. It never bothered me. And it's something that I discovered after 20 years of painting, if you will, and I got by without knowing it. I got by without not knowing those kind of color scenarios. But I'll tell you what, it's nice to know that they're out there, and the variables are there already. This is starting to sing. This guy, because of adding the more of a cooler blue as opposed to just being limited to the ultramarine blue, which is my standby blue. Stand by your man. Sounds kind of weird. It could sound weird. Okay, and then down here it gets kind of quietly thin. So let's try to consider that also. Or not, which is entirely valid on many respects. Why feel like you have to have it all figured out? We don't have to have it all figured out. Now I'm going to go back to the orangey blue factor, and it's a little too heavy-handed, not heavy-handed, but a little too much of a good thing. Too much hue. Okay, Pikachu. Pikachu. How about you? Give us a call, 818-520-4516. Okay, so we kind of got this going on. It's not right. It's right. What is right? What is right? What is wrong? Let's add some white to this face. Get the face going on here. Maybe a little more pinky face. And I got to get the jersey looking a little more fresher than what it is. It's not. It's a little dirty. So let's give it some full-on red alert. This is a Montreal Canadiens jersey, and it is, for the most part, very red. Again, I'm using some subpar colors from the student grade paint, and boy, you end up just putting a ton of it down, which is okay. I mean, it can be fine, but I guess I'm complaining. It's good to complain. It's good to have excuses. Okay, so kind of looking okay. Let's put a C there for the Canadians there, like this. It's like a horseshoe kind of deal, but it's not. I don't know what the H is in the middle there. Maybe someone knows. I'm sure someone does. All right, so anyway, that's basically a little bit of what we are coming close to making sense. John Tapley, what's going on, John? We are live. Good to be here. Check out our new setup. Our new setup, John. What do you think? And that is from your donations, guys. Your donations to for your support, your sponsorship to keep this show going. At least partially, yeah. We're coming down to the making some sense here, which is fantastic. Now let's put the little C there. That's like a red within the red, and then there's some blue. I need some more lights in here. And again, I'm not an expert. I don't have the I don't necessarily have any kind of institutional information, knowledge how to make that red any lighter. But it ain't gonna stop me. I'm not gonna get stopped by the fact that I can't control what I'm seeing. I'm just gonna battle through. And we're going to make it work for us, regardless of the fact that it ain't really correct. It ain't working. And we're just going to make it work with what we got. Nothing wrong with that, guys. Nothing wrong with that. Let's make his pants. I need another brush here. Where's another brush? Do we have another better brush? I kind of always get kind of... We always end up limiting ourselves by sort of a handful of brushes that sometimes don't amount to anything, but which I tend to say is can be a good thing. However, sometimes it can hold you back, and when that's the case, then it is not a good thing. And so, where does it stand? Where do you stand? When it comes to that, I don't know. I don't know right now with what I'm trying to do right here with this, but we are going to make it work. Back and forth we go. That's where what we're talking about here at Let's Paint TV. Back and forth. A little of this and a little of that. Doesn't have to make sense always. It could be wrong. It could be wrong, guys. It can be totally wrong. And at the same time, we can make some total sense from the fact that it is wrong. All right. Okay, let's get the hockey stick in here. And the glove information. Boom. Okay, he's got the hockey stick on. Let's add some of that white in some of the other areas that we see. And a lot of times we just got to overtake what is already there, and sometimes it's hard. It doesn't stick. Doesn't want to hold out. We're going to make it work. Yes. What is that H? I don't know. That's a weird... What does that mean? Maybe some of you hockey aficionados knows what that's all about. Why is there an H? All right, but who cares? It is there, and I don't care, frankly, one way or the other. So anyway, putting little highlights. These are like highlights with this white. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's too right. We haven't even done his face. He's got some serious lamb chops, sideburns. So let's get that going. He's got the hair up on the top. He's got his eyes wide open. Got a little nose, big old nose. Mouth is open. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean that up a little bit. The background. Power in some more paint there. Give him some more light. Taking your calls, 818-528-4516. Did you get better cameras or something? Says John Tapley. Fantastic. I'm glad you asked, John. No, we updated the software, baby. We got new software, and with the new software, we are able to automatically switch camera shots simultaneously. And we figured it out. It took all day to figure out. That's why we're doing a special night show. Could be something that we might want to do more of, night shows, frankly. Particularly in the winter time as it is now. It's a good time to partake in that because the sun goes down so damn quick. And they say that they're going to upgrade the software at no charge, where we can use our iPhones for even an additional camera shot. But this is good for now. This is plenty good. Let's give them some eyeballs. Go back to that H. Boom. John says the quality seems better than usual. Interesting. Well, I'm glad to hear that, boy. Maybe there was something. There was some more better quality stuff that they put in that upgrade. It's still the Wirecast, John, and whoever else is watching and been watching the program before. We have always used the Wirecast, but we were using Wirecast 4, and they already went to a Wirecast 5, and I never upgraded, and I bypassed 5 to 6. So this is 6. Okay, let's put some dark lines on that. Do. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys. I think sometimes we spend, I'm aware of it myself. I find myself realizing I sometimes get bogged down and too intricate when we try to get all perfect on some of these scenarios in terms of like details and fine tuning stuff. And sometimes we need to go faster through that process as opposed to slow down. I know it's against conventional wisdom to think that we should do just that, but I'm telling you, wouldn't hurt to do that occasionally, just once in a while. Do that. And you might surprise yourself from the process of elimination. 818-528-4516. Thanks again for being here. So we're kind of coming down to the end of this little piece here to some degree. How much fine tuning do we do? I don't know. Back and forth. Is it a little bit of the chef showing off all the secrets here? Am I doing that? If I am, I'm okay with that. I'm all right that you have been given the keys to creativity, the keys to success. I'm happy to know that that's the case, but it is not necessarily that easy. It can be. Ultimately, there's a lot of indecision, a lot of questioning, and so I don't feel that I have demystified anything more than my own process, if you will. But you please take what you can from this, because it's all good. And I'm happy to see you succeed. Even if you leave me at the altar. What are you talking about? I don't even know. All right, 818-528-4516. All right, so let's go down here and spell his name out. And it is Guy. I got a feeling this guy is somewhat famous. I've heard of that name for some reason. But maybe I got a feeling the guy is somewhat, like a Hall of Famer type guy. Okay, Guy, and then it's in red, so we'll do red. Guy Fleur. He's a Frenchman. And appropriately, I would imagine he's French. And appropriately, he's playing in Montreal. For the Canadians, which you would wonder, being Quebec, seeking their own independence. It's interesting that they have the team called the Canadians. Very interesting. Okay, there's a good beginning, and then we're just fine-tuning it here, guys. Fine-tuning it, if you will. We're going to put center on the bottom here. Center, because he's the center. I don't even know what the center does in hockey, but he's the center. Okay, we'll just back and forth now. Let's add some white for some cleaning up factors. Try to clean up some of this. Some of the things that might seem like they might need some fine tuning. So there's his gloves. And back in the day, they couldn't color the leather gloves. They were all brown, and somehow they figured out how to put color on them. More so nowadays, but I remember seeing everybody had the kind of the rawhide gloves. But I don't think so much anymore. Okay, let's add some fresh white. Clarify some of this line work if we can. Whoops, 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 whoops. What's that color? Some of that fugitive green coming in there. We don't want that. Just fine tuning, guys. The whole thing is pretty much already resolved to some degree. Can we correct certain things? Of course. But we're also aware that we are making our own discoveries, our own connections, and basically making our own discoveries. And as such, we are not obligated to just stay focused on the precision of what we're seeing. We can, and more so, we probably should screw it up just a little, I would say. All right, I think we kind of resolved this to some degree. Let me just kind of put a little deal bob there. Maybe, okay, I'm just seeing some more new moves that might want to add. Did that do any better? Did that make it better? Maybe not. But that's all right. It's all right if it didn't make any sense, if it doesn't work. There's the H. There's the C. Still don't know what that H means. I guess we can look that up, Google it. Let's see, anything? Hell yeah, perfect time for a creativity boost as I'm working late tonight, says John Tapley. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Twitter feed, read some of your tweets. And it looks like no new tweets. No new tweets. But that is available. I guess somehow we'll figure out how to. I guess you just go at Let's Paint TV and you can get your tweet up there. I'm not really. We're not certain about that, but I think that's how it works. We are just coming down. Okay, I see something else here. There's more red there in the jersey. Let's bring some more red down there. There you go. the old fine tuning part. Sometimes we have it. It works out easy, and other times we kind of get choke. No rhyme or reason to it except for it happens. Nothing wrong with choking. Let's go back to that lettering up on the top. Let's try to soften that up. Give it some new life. Kind of just hack through that. Maybe we want to clarify. Okay, we're a little bogged down at the moment, but that's all right. That's all right. We are getting immersed in the equation. Let's get some fresh paper towels if we can. Okay, let's get that face working again. That face is, the forehead could be a little more, whoop, a little better. Now, never going to be perfect, at least the way we go about business here, so do we really need to belabor the point? Good question. It don't hurt to keep trying a little bit, and then at some point call in the troops and get the hell out of here. We're not there yet, but we're getting close. Let's see if we can get some eyeballs on them. All of the day. Okay, that's looking good. I mean, I'm okay with it. Now I'm just going to fix the lettering up above because it's just not right. And again, it may never will be. It's okay. Well, 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 well. I believe that's it for us here today on the program. Thanks again for being here. It's Let's Paint TV. We are usually seen every day, Monday through Friday, 11 to 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. But we conceivably could be changing our colors and fly our freaky flag at different time coordinates. Stay tuned. Until next time, I'm Mr. Let's Paint. Goodbye, everybody.